Welcome, everybody. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to another episode of the Boss Lair. This is episode 5 of season 2. We hope you guys are enjoying it as much as we are enjoying providing such wonderful content to you guys. We have a very special show here today, and it's going to be filled with lots and lots of great information, wonderful topics, and very illustrious debates. You like that? You like that?
I did.
Yeah.
A couple camera mishaps too.
Yeah, probably. We're used to it at this point from JRAM underscore NPC, so it's all good.
Hey, that's me.
Hey, how you doing today, man?
I'm doing great today. It was a beautiful day outside. Gotten some workouts and everything like that. How you doing today?
Not too bad. I'm chilling. I'm grilling. I'm smiling. I'm rhyming.
Ooh, some burgers,
No,
hot dog,
I didn't grill nothing.
brats.
I got pizza.
Oh,
I got pizza.
ooh, round table.
It wasn't. If I would have got round table, the Cowboys probably would have won. So that's
Oh,
actually on my mistake. Yeah, I saw that coming.
there
All
you go. There
right.
you go.
So yeah, we're gonna get into the intro, and when we come back, we're gonna talk for a minute and then get into our topics. So we'll see you guys on the other side. All right. So as you guys can probably see, it is down to two of us here in this podcast here. Me, myself, and then JRAM NPC. We have lost a member. Bailey has left the podcast on mutual terms. No, he just wanted to pursue some individual things, and he is still doing his thing. He's still streaming. I think the last time I saw him streaming, he was doing Valorant. And yeah, he's still doing that his own thing. So if you want to, go ahead and go holler at him. Tell him what's up. Tell him we I'm not gonna say we miss him. That's weak. But tell him he's missing a wonderful show because we have a fantastic lineup of topics here today. And we're going to jump right into them as usual. We are starting off. Well, let's go ahead and introduce it. We haven't been here in a while. So we have 4 topics here on the Boss Lair. We have games, sports, movies and TV, and then random. So each week, one of us will provide the topics for all categories, and we will debate them. So as always, games is our first topic of the week or category of the week, and our topic is going to be what games make your heart race. Now, when looking at this topic, we're talking about any type of video game. It does not have to be horror. It just has to be anything in a game that makes your heart just palpitate a little bit harder. You know what I'm saying? Just boom, 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 like that. So, J-Ran, why don't you start us off? What games make your nipples hard?
Whoa.
I mean, make your heart race. I'm sorry.
That's the wrong stream. Wrong stream. Um, no, there's quite a few of them, but let's start off with my first one. Probably be Call of Duty, and I don't mean just like whenever I'm chilling, maximum relaxing, shooting some bad guys outside the map. Um, uh, uh, playing. I play a lot of hardcore Search and Destroy, and there's nothing quite like being the last one alive. Um, being the last one alive, trying to survive a 1v4, 1v5, and clutching it for your teammate. You know, you get that first kill, and all of a sudden you're like, oh man, I think I could do this. Boom, boom, boom. Get that second kill. Boom, 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 boom. And it just goes crazy for me. Um, my next one is probably anytime I'm playing Hunt Showdown,
Okay,
because I'm a little trash at it.
that's
I
fair.
can't shoot. And then of course you got it up there, Mario Kart. You think you're gonna win, you're in first place, you're jamming, all of a sudden you get that turtle shell hitting you in the back.
I understand. I understand. So, unfortunately, we are going to have to end the stream and then start it back up. because
It's lagging.
it's being very choppy right now. So hopefully you guys will click back in after we turn it back on. I'm just going to stop it real quick. I'm going to change a setting and then fire it back up, and then hopefully it'll be back to normal. So give me 1 second. So just for anybody tuning in real quick, we apologize. We had to stop the stream real fast just to change a setting. We are back. It seems to be flowing a little bit smoother now, so hopefully you guys jump back in. We were up to, a good amount of people, so hopefully everybody slowly starts to crawl back in. So we were talking about what games make your heart race. My man J-Ram had just given his list of Mario Kart, Call of Duty, and Hunt Showdown, saying that all those games kind of make his heart race a little bit, kind of make him a little nervous. He said one because he was trash at shooting, and then another one on Mario Kart when they got the turtle. Only in Hunt Showdown. When they got the turtle right behind you and you're about to win, good things like that. So I took this kind of in the same lane as you, but also a little different. So I had a one or two actual things from a game itself, but then I just had moments in general. So one of the moments that I had that makes my heart race, and it's kind of on the same deal with you in Call of Duty, was being shot in shooter games, especially when you're being shot from behind and you're running trying to get behind something to hide, but you just see your health bar freaking going down. Like that moment of like anticipation and anxiety trying to get to hiding to heal up, those moments just make my heart, like, it definitely makes it feel like I'm losing some years on my life. Okay. So that's what I'm going to go with as number one. It's just being shot in the back from behind on shooter games, especially multiplayers. It's just so much anxiety going on, so much happening on the screen, and then you're looking forward and you're getting shot at behind you and something you can't see. Number two on my list was any quiet moment in horror games. So when you're playing a horror game, there's always usually some type of, horrific music they either have playing or some sounds happening. But when it gets super quiet and then, it just so happens to be this narrow hallway you're about to go down and all the noise is gone, it's like, okay, here we go. What's going to happen? Like those moments freak the heck out of me. I don't like it, and that's probably why I don't play a lot of horror games. I can't handle it, which is weird because I love horror movies. Love watching scary movies. But some about video games with the headphones on my ears, it feels like it's right in my skull. I'm this close to the screen, like it does something to my inner being, and it makes me into a little sissy boy. Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm just a little crybaby when it comes to that. And then the last thing on my list that I said was very specifically, you already mentioned this game, but I took it a step further, and I'm going to specifically say the spider in Hunt Showdown.
Oh my god.
So we both did Hunt Showdown, but that spider, man, if you've ever played Hunt Showdown, it's an amazing game, but there is a boss in that game where the spider is probably 20 feet tall, can move like freaking Usain Bolt, and the scariest part for me, just like I said with the sound of a horror movie or a game, is the feet. Like he's running and it's just like it. And they do such a good. There are some things that they need to fix with the sound in that game, but they do such a great job in, if he's far, you can barely hear the patters of his feet, but as he gets closer, it gets so loud in your ears that I don't know. I can't do it. So that's why most of the time when we play Hunt Showdown, you're the one killing the spider, and I'm on the outside watching for people.
Oh, is that why?
That's the main reason why. And I'm a better shot in.
That's why I thought the reason was. See, I could take care of those non-combatants, but when it comes to people moving around like freaking weirdos, can't do it.
You know what's crazy is I'm not ashamed to admit this. In every game, we've been gaming for a long time. In every shooter game that we've played together, you've always been a better shot than me. Except for Hunt Showdown. That's the only game where I'm like, I'm pretty damn laser. That I'm better than you on shooting?
Yeah.
What is that? What is that?
Our new favorite game? I mean, I haven't dialed it in yet, and you have, bro. I can't shoot in that game.
Maybe. The finals is a great game, though. The finals is a great game. That's another game that has your heart pounding because it's so fast paced. I'm
gonna admit, the fast pacedness of it was like the 3-on-3-on-3-on-3. It doesn't drive my heart like that. I don't get like that. Oh my god, exciting! I mean, like I'm having fun. It's a great game. I'm excited to play the game.
Okay.
But I'm not like, holy shit! If I don't do this, then the entire world is gonna end. Type heart rate.
Gotcha.
That's why I didn't put it on my list.
Well, so I think honestly, it's the same thing for me. Then I think it's only the moments that I'm being shot at from behind, and I'm almost at the edge of the building where my heart is like, get there. Like those are the moments that get me crazy.
And then you get there and you fall off and die because it's that one building.
Is that one map? Or you're the heavy and you just plow through the building and then you fall because
that's your MO right there.
I love it, maybe. I love it. And we got, on a side note, just for the stream's purposes, we have to figure out what's going on with our alerts. Because we just got a follow by Miss NPC, but nothing popped up on the screen, although I have it set for alerts. So we got to figure that out on the back end. On the back end, not now. On the back end.
Weird. She's been following since we started.
Maybe she unfollowed. That might have to be a conversation.
Yeah. No, there should be a way we could pop it up on stream.
Like I said, I have it there, anyway. Yeah. But back to this, yeah. I think that I think overall our lists are pretty much the same, and I didn't have Mario Kart on my list, but obviously I thought about it enough to put it on the screen. That's definitely a moment when you're that close to the finish line, and you know there's so many people behind you. And, you know, the ones behind you get the better things. The ones in front don't get the good thing. You get the coins. You don't get the throw things or the mushrooms or anything like that. So it definitely raises the heart rate a little bit as you get closer.
Definitely do.
But yeah, I think that pretty much covers it. It's pretty much shooter games that, you know, you're getting shot a lot, or, you know, scary moments in games, those moments, or just if you're trash at something. Yeah. No? Okay. Anyways, moving on to Silent Hill for me. That I actually, so I popped that game in one time, and with my cousin when we were like 13 or 14, played it for like 10 minutes, and I was like, "Yep, nope, I'm good." Like,
nah, I'm done, though.
Those games, Silent Hill, Resident Evils, like all those games. Resident Evil is fun, but those games are definitely nerve-wracking. All right, moving on to I'm still moving on to our sports category, and the topic of the night is going to be sign stealing. Should it be stopped? So in sports now, there's a lot going on with sign stealing, and, you know, football, particularly I've heard it more. Baseball had some too, but mainly I've heard it in football and baseball where, you know, there's a lot of hand signals coming in from the sidelines, a lot of plays happening, and people on the other sideline or up in the other like sky boxes, because that's usually where they have a lot of the coordinators, are looking at their hand signals and their signs to try to get an advantage. I'm going to go ahead and start this topic. I think, in my opinion, it's almost like someone getting mad in public that you took their picture. Not specifically like walk up to them and take it, but if you're taking a picture of something outside and you snap it and they just so happen to be in the picture and then they come up to you talking about, I didn't give you consent to take my picture, stuff like that. You're in public. Like, you have no expectation of privacy in public. So, in my opinion, I'm a big sports person. If you have a problem with someone stealing signs, where it's out in the open. Like, what do you want me to do? When you're calling in your play, you want us to all go like this? Like, come on, we're looking at you. We're right across from each other in any sport. I mean, in baseball, the dugouts are kind of like diagonal at each other, but you're looking at each other. So obviously, I'm going to see what you're doing. Be more creative. And that's why some of these pictures I have up here, like you see the Oregon football team has big old white things to cover. The other football team, I don't know who they are. I don't know which team that is, but they have all these different signs of Milwaukee Bucks and The Office and all this kind of stuff. Like, be creative with it. Have things to where you can call a play, but say like so something we had in sports back when I was growing up was we would have a sentence that we would say, right? Red Fox is coming down the alley, something like that. But we all knew, like before the game, we were told by the coach, hey, listen, the second word in whatever sentence I say, that first letter of the second word, that's what we're actually running. So Red Fox coming down the alley, we know, okay, Fox is the second word, F is what we're looking for, so we're running up the F gap. Like that, like little things like that, and Red Fox, run F gap. Like, so be a little bit more creative. And in my opinion, you also don't, I could be wrong, in football, I don't know about other sports, but in football, don't you have like 15 to 20 seconds in the earpiece to talk to either the quarterback or the play caller on the defensive, like usually the linebacker, you're talking to them to call the play. What's the problem?
Each one has one person dedicated to that. I don't know about defense. I know offense definitely.
Well, I see the defensive coordinator on the mic, like talking before every play. So
Yeah.
he has to be talking to somebody. So, like, how about you just get rid of signs and just freaking have him calling the plays, and you should know what you're running.
Yeah. Is it my turn?
Okay, yeah. I was trying to make you think I froze.
Yeah, you froze there. So I'm a tad bit upset for anyone who doesn't know. Whenever we give out these topics, we don't talk about them to each other for the aspect of being surprised. Now, I totally thought you were going to go the other way.
Oh.
I know a lot of people really hate it. I think it is good for the sport. Now,
Oh.
when someone the only way it could be bad is when someone gets paid from another organization to hand over their playbook. That can't happen.
Right.
When you are skilled enough to be able to watch, pick up, and then communicate that back to your team without ever really speaking a word, that is that is what war is made out of. You don't go to war without scouting, right?
Right.
So you scout these people, you see things happening. Someone throws a fastball and you just happen to be on second base and see the one. I'm going to tell that person on the hitting every single time.
Right.
Now, is it cheating? I don't think so. I don't think in any organization seeing someone sign and communicating it back to your team is cheat in any way. Do you get leg up and advantage? Yeah. Can anyone do it? Yeah. Now, don't have someone on the other sides with a binoculars looking at someone's play. That's why the coach usually puts it across his mouth so you can't read his lips. But the tiny things, like for instance,
Just real quick to interject, I'm still okay with the
yeah,
binoculars. It's out in open view. At the end of the day, the cameras could catch the playbook, and they're gonna do film study when they win or lose
yeah,
the game. They could look right at the playbook and see what you're doing. The only thing I have a problem with is what the Patriots was doing to the Rams, where in the Rams practice they had somebody up there recording. That's
yeah.
effed up. Like, come on.
That is effed up. That if it's a closed practice, it's a closed practice. If it's
Mm-hmm.
an open practice, and you have fucking media hanging around, then yeah. But if you're closed off practice, there's no way that should happen. But I am on your side with it. I think play calling, if they don't want them to be stolen, figure out something else. Um, we used to have quick huddles for the Eagles, and there was three coaches, just like you see there, each one of them holding up a different sign.
Yep.
But if you're a lineman, you're looking at the left guy. If you're the wide receivers and quarterback, you're looking at the right guy, so you know which play you're going to run, even though it could be the same sign, different sign, or anything.
Right,
So
right,
if you're worried about it, you got to figure something out how not to get stolen.
right. And you brought up a good point. If you're going to war, you're gonna try to get any advantage you can. I'm pretty sure because they've had. Obviously, I'm not. I wasn't born freaking in the 1800s or whatever. But we have movies, and movies do a decent depiction of what happened, right? And we have documentation on history and what happened. I'm pretty sure if they were going to war, they used to have people on horses ride out, and if they see something, they come back and report, hey, I saw 100,000 people marching left, but then they split off and went this way. Okay, now we look at this map and see where they're going. Like, it's all strategic, right? I think that's what needs to happen. Now, like you said, that's a great idea. I think if maybe not exactly like this, but how about this? You have 3 people holding up signs, right? How about you tell your people before the game, you guys are all going to look at this one person first, and he's going to tell you, he's going to show you by what he's doing. If he goes like this, that means the linemen look at the number 2 guy. If he then scratches his head, the receivers look at the number 3 guy. Like, and you switch it up, like, so whatever he does, or during the game you can change it so that they don't get used to it. But whatever he does, this is who you're going to look at to find out what you're doing. Like, you got to be creative with it. Just like coaches
That's
are.
old school baseball.
That's exactly why old coaches eventually get fired and they move on and go younger, because younger people have a new perspective, have different things. Sean McVay. Who's another young coach? Kyle Shanahan. Like, these younger coaches are bringing in these new offenses that nobody's ever seen before, nobody's ever done before. Like, that's why they're successful, because they're doing things that be creative, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I agree. Baby J says, I agree, sign reading is good for the game, but doing extra stuff is obviously a problem. It's been a tactic since day one, and I totally agree with that. There's some stuff that maybe they should ban, but they should not get penalized for being able to pick up and steal plays.
Right. I mean, if you want to, even in my opinion, man, even if you want to have somebody recording during your guys' game, like trying to pick up to me, it's fine. They're recording from every different angle on the field. It is what it is. Where I have a problem with where I have a problem with is what New England did. If you're going to try to sneak in and record our practice to give you an advantage, that's where you have to throw the book at them. That's ridiculous. This area and this time is supposed to be for us.
So I know in baseball, it's like every week they come out with a different hand sign, so they don't pick up on it. But yeah, the same thing. Like, exactly. If you're on second base, you can see almost everyone's hand sign. So, and I'm pretty sure there's some penalties that they call sometimes too. It shouldn't happen. Games are fine, practice and etc. is a problem. Yep, I completely agree with you, Baby J.
I'm just waiting on somebody to do the Austin Power thing. Do something and they know. Oh, okay. A million. But yeah, I think ultimately I think it's good for the game. You got to be creative. Figure out something to stop it. There is a boundary and a line where you shouldn't cross, and as sports people, you should understand that. Like, it's one of those, what is it, like unwritten rules, but it's still a rule. Like, you should know. But
yep.
It is what it is.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Put that on a shirt. It's probably already done. already done. Baby J, thank you for the follow-up. We appreciate it. Welcome to the Boss Lair. No? Okay. All right.
Did you just go? Like.
Hey, you think of something better. All right, moving on to our third category of the night. We're going to go into our movies and TV category, where we are going to talk about our favorite movies, best movies, however you want to put it, of 2023. So this is not necessarily movies that we've seen. It is what it is. So I'm sorry. These are movies that we've seen, right? Not just like what the best movies according to critics and everything. These are movies that we've seen.
The critic.
Whoa. We love the critics. We love the critics. All right. So, do you want to jump into your list? Do you want to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, or how do you want to do this? How many do you have on your list?
I have about 4.
4. Damn. 2, 4, 6, 7. I have 7.
Oh.
But
I mean,
I can take some out. I can take some out.
Extend.
No.
No.
Let's do 5.
No.
Let's do 5.
Okay. So I'll put 1 in. You take 2 out.
Yep. Let's do that. That one is gone because that barely made the list anyway.
Hey, did we do this topic once?
I don't know. But, I mean, the year's over, so we might as well do a full recap of what we felt.
Okay.
So you need initially, hold on. Oh, what? I need to what?
No, off stream, you need to fix our bio.
Bio. Okay. What was I about to... Oh, initially when I was making this list, I was thinking I was thinking the list was going to be movies that our favorite movies from 2023, like that we've seen in 2023, but not.
Bailey, what's up, man?
But not necessarily made in 2023. What's up, Bailey? How you doing?
No. This isn't like your personal channel where you did that awesome video. Go watch it, JD the Gamer on YouTube. Where we watched something. It wasn't really picked up that year, but no, it came out that year.
Got you. Okay. All right. Well, I have narrowed it down to 5. Let's go ahead and see what you got.
I'm gonna put down because I'm gonna go like 5 to 1.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, I'm putting on my 5th favoriteest movie from the year that came out of 2023. That was so weird. I'm gonna say Blue Beetle.
Ooh,
I really enjoyed it.
Okay.
I got to watch it on a plane ride. Really passed the time.
Okay.
I believe it's a 2-hour movie, and it's a really great movie about the Blue Beetle and how he came to be. I can't wait for them to come out with some more of them because I think they could start something there.
Okay.
Now, the thing is, have you obviously you watch a lot of comic stuff, so you know the Blue Beetle before the movie was out, right?
Yes, I have about 4 Blue Beetle pops.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I really dig Blue Beetle from the time of Teen Titans, and to be able to see this come out into like live action is really, really great.
Real quick, Bailey, yes, I'm typing it in the scroll text. The scroll text. So just keep looking. You'll see Blue Beetle.
Right there, I see it. Number 5, Blue Beetle. And then it says Blue Beetle 4, the Boss Lair. 4 categories. Oh.
Just
okay.
Come on. Number 4.
No, I thought we were going back and forth.
Oh, well, that messes up how I'm doing this. No, we can't. Because if I do it, I mean, I just have to. It's gonna be separated then. Hold on. I can do this. I can make this happen. Okay, my number 5 movie. My number 5 movie is gonna be a movie that I just recently saw, maybe about a month ago. It's not the greatest movie in the world, okay, but it's a good time, okay. If you want to laugh and you want to look at something really stupid, this is a great movie, and it's called Cocaine Bear.
Oh my god.
That movie is so freaking hilarious. It's so funny. Literally about a bear and it's a true story. Based on a true story. It's literally a movie about a bear that gets wind of some cocaine and just starts going on a killing spree. Like, he will be knocked out, smell some cocaine in the area, and then wake up, devour it, and then just start killing people. Like, this movie is hilarious. Like I said, the acting's not that great. The overall movie's not that great, but it's a good time. I think so. I think it was pretty low budget. I don't know if it was an Amazon Prime like it was an original Amazon Prime.
It came out in movie theater.
Well, Well, I saw it on Amazon Prime. But yeah, I just thought it was a fun little movie. Fun little movie. Something to pass the time. All right. So what's your number 4?
My number 4, I'm going to put in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
The
Um,
Mayhem movie.
I thought, yep,
What?
Mutant Mayhem.
Mutant Mayhem. I don't know
I
if I
just,
spelled that right, but yep, we're gonna roll with it.
okay.
All right. Go ahead.
I just feel like a nice spin. Yeah, you spelled it right. A nice spin on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles coming back to the big screen. And yes, it was animated, but it was animated really well. And I feel like the action scenes were really great, and the whole story of them basically coming back around. Once again, I love origin stories. Oh, hi me. Um, I love a good old origin story. It really gets my heart pumping to see how these heroes or vigilantes or turtles came to fruition. Really great one, and I believe they hinted at a second one in that one.
Okay. I have heard great things about that movie.
You never seen it?
I have not seen that movie yet,
Oh
so
wow,
I can't in good faith put it in my top 5. But
wow. I mean, don't get me wrong. The live action ones were pretty cool too and stuff, but this is better.
okay. All right, that's fair. All right, that's a good pick. Coming in at number 4, I feel like our lists are way different, but I feel like it might end in the same, but we'll see. Coming in at my number 4 is going to be actually a horror movie. Um, Again, I don't think it was the best, acting or whatever, but I thought it was a fun movie. It was an interesting concept on robotics, if you will, and that is the movie called Megan. It is a movie about a company that created a robot, android, AI, whatever you want to call it, to be a companion to a girl, and this robot got so focused on protecting her friend, that it was willing to kill and do whatever it took to protect the girl. Which, I mean, when you think about it, okay, like your job is to befriend this human and make her your own, but at the same time you can't be killing people, right? So so
But did it feel at all like you were watching an updated version of iRobot?
no.
That was my only issue with the of hearing about this. I've never seen it.
No, and the reason why is because iRobot was about an entire corporation trying to take over. This was literally one of the workers in the she wasn't even supposed to make this thing. Like, it was not part of she was secretly making it with the company's money, and the company found out, but then she was able to show them that, look, this thing is really good. And it was in the beginning, but then she got crazy because she wanted to protect this girl so bad. So it got bad, but no, I didn't really get iRobot vibes from it.
Okay,
But that's my number 4, Megan.
Megan.
Megan, go ahead.
Megan.
Okay, number 3 for
Oh,
you.
me. So number 3, it's going to be something that released almost at the end of the year. Technically, I saw it this part of the year, but its release date was last year. So I'm going with Aquaman, The Lost Kingdom. Really great movie. That one, we're stepping away from the origin story because it's the second one of my theme here. But I really dig Aquaman, um, and I dig his storyline itself, and it was really good. Nice action, nice deception. Have you seen it?
I have not. I was
Wow.
I was vastly disappointed in the first Aquaman. So
Oh yeah, I feel that, but this one, it's like, so that's the issue with origin story movies. Anything with the number one in it, it's kind of because half of it is him not knowing that he's a superhero. He doesn't know how to control it. He's just a drunk person, blah 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 blah
I don't have a problem with any of that in origin stories. Not at all.
So
I thought Man of Steel was an amazing movie. Origin story. I thought it was an amazing movie, and that's not me just being a Superman.
bias.
I thought the
Yeah.
acting in it was really good. I thought the lead up to it. I thought how he got his suit. Like I thought it was all awesome. That could was there things that could have been improved, of course, but
No, I agree.
I just didn't think Aquaman the first one was that great.
I understand. I came away with that same conclusion, but this one, he knows what he's doing. Oh, hey, what's up? He knows what he's doing. He knows how to do it. He just needs help doing it. Boom. Premise of the movie. Really great, good action, and
It's like a Black
uh,
Manta origin, kind of, right? From what I've been hearing,
uh,
like
he was in the first one
well,
too.
yeah, but like I
Yeah,
heard you get more in depth on
yeah,
where what he's mad about, and where he came from, and
yeah,
everything. Okay.
yeah. This is how he got like the super duper uber powers.
Damn the
And
Ooper.
the Yeah, and the reason why Aquaman can't just snap his fingers and get him.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So coming in at number 3 on my list of favorite movies of 2023 was a movie that just came out a little while ago. It is a Netflix original, and it is either executive produced or something like that by the Obamas, and that is Leave the World Behind. Have you seen this movie?
I have not, but I did hear something about Obama made a movie.
So
We were talking about it at work.
he didn't make the movie, but the Obamas kind of backed it and kind of helped along with it. So it's basically a movie about the end of the world type thing and how the world is going to come to an end. And it takes it in steps. So, it starts off kind of nonchalant, but then it kind of revs up. All the Teslas start crashing because they hack the computer systems. Like it goes to hell real quick. The only issue I would have probably had this at number 2. The only issue I had with it, and I actually debated putting it at number 4, but I liked it a little bit better than Megan. But the one issue I had with this movie, and I'm not going to spoil it, was the way it ended. The way it ended was very like, what just happened? I think if they could have just went maybe another 5 minutes, just something real subtle,
Five.
it was a good lead up to the ending, but then the ending was just like I was sitting there like, okay, there has to be like post credit scenes, and I fast forward and I was like, okay, I'm so confused. What just happened? So the ending had me a little perplexed and mad that I kind of went through the ride of that movie, but the overall movie I thought was pretty dang good, and I enjoyed it.
Kind of reminds me. You telling me reminds me of like the day after tomorrow.
Okay.
I like it's just like stuff goes really really bad, and then all of a sudden, boom, everything.
Boom.
Yeah,
I know for the last 2 hours they were all dead quickly, but everything's fine now. Like, relax. It's like,
yeah.
oh, okay.
Mhm.
But yeah, I thought it was still a good movie though, but not good enough to be number 2. But we're gonna find out what your number 2 is if you start. So
My number 2, um, it's gonna be the Transformers movie, Rise of the Beasts.
okay.
Tell me you saw that one.
Nope.
So you didn't see any of my
I.
top
You know what
4.
though? I should have, because they have some of the Transformers of a show that I used to watch, Beast Wars, back in the day, and I loved that show. I loved the game, the video game. I had action figures of them, so I should have seen it, but I haven't.
But you didn't. Why?
I'm not a big Transformers movies fan. I
I
really,
think
I really just never got into them. I seen the first 2 and then like half of the third one, and I was just like, eh.
so. At some point, I don't know. You know what? I feel you because it's coming out to be like the Fast and the Furious franchise.
Right.
There's like a movie on the left, a movie on the right, going down. Reality, what's up, man?
Whatever, reality.
Like so, I think this is the fourth human that they team up with in different chronological orders. I don't know which one is 1, 2, 3, 4 anymore. Besides, if you look at the case and it says 1, 2, 3, or 4, and then you got the whole Bumblebee thing. This one takes place after the Bumblebee thing,
Okay.
um, and I feel like this one is the best one.
Really? Out of all of them?
Out of all of them, this one was amazing. You got the Optimus Primus just coming out, freaking beating his chest. He's like, "I'm Optimus," and Optimus is like, "No, I'm Optimus." And then it's amazing. It's if you haven't seen it, I don't want to really spoil most of it, but if you haven't seen it, you guys need to see it.
Okay.
Um, because it's just crazy. And then the bad guy in the movie, oof. I'm not even gonna spoil it how they fight them, but it was really great. It
Okay.
was really really cool.
I got to look into that then. Because, like I
Yeah.
said, I used to love Beast Wars. So,
Well, so have you seen what was the other cartoon on was Beast Wars on not Adult Swim Saturday morning cartoons or something like
I
that?
think so back in the day.
I forgot which is the one where they had all the gate keys and stuff like that. Remember that one? The cartoon?
Not off the top of my head, no.
Anyways, really, really great way they teamed up with the humans. So I
Okay.
definitely say go. I recommend watching that one.
Okay.
That's why it's my number 2 on my list.
Nice, nice. Okay. I will probably take a gander at that, see what's crack-a-lacking.
Crackalacken?
All right, number 2 on my list of favorite movies from 2023 that came out in 2023, just to be clear. So this is a movie that incorporates. I'm not going to say my favorite because I have a favorite, but incorporates the GOAT of basketball, Michael Jordan, and how his sneaker became to be, and that is the movie Air. I thought this movie was so freaking good. The pacing was amazing. Matt Damon and Ben Affleck was awesome playing the roles of Nike. I thought it gave such great insight to how Nike got the signing of Michael Jordan into their company, other than Converse and Adidas. And just to kind of go into it a little bit, I'm really shocked at how Converse didn't snag Jordan, because back then when he was a rookie and coming up to be, Converse was the biggest thing on basketball courts. You know, Dr. J and all them, like that. Converse was it. So the fact that Nike, which at the time was just a low level shoe company, they weren't even really into shoes. They were into like tennis clothes and jogging clothes and stuff. Jordan was really their first really big shoe signing. And it's just an amazing story because you go into it and Nike, the company of Nike basically told Matt Damon, who was in charge of, like, I can't remember his character's name, but in charge of like the basketball division and shoes, basically told him, "You're tripping. Don't go for Jordan. We're not going to get him. We're going to waste all our time and resources when we can go after someone that's more suitable, like in the the top 10 rather than the top 5." And Matt was like, "Dude, this. I watch basketball. Like, this guy has it." And he did everything he could. The only thing I didn't like about it was they never showed Michael's face. Like, that was the only thing. I was like, come on, man. And I know you.
But
I know.
like they didn't wanna have someone play Michael. Is that what you mean, or
Yeah,
like
it was
most
only the
like
back
now?
of his head and like the back of him. You never actually saw him. You only saw his parents.
Was Michael a Michael Jordan? Was he a producer, or did he have any input on the movie?
I don't think
Do you know?
so. I don't think so. I
Oh.
can't say yes or no, but I don't think.
Mm.
I would have to get back to you on that though.
Yeah, because that'd be cool. At the very end, after credits roll, you see actual Michael Jordan talking a little bit.
Oh, you didn't.
That'd be no, but that'd be cool.
Oh, spoilers, you didn't. So sorry.
When I remake this in 12 years, that's what I'm gonna do.
I like it. Did you see Air? No?
No,
We literally
I
haven't
want.
seen any movie on each other's list.
I know for sure you haven't seen my number 1.
Oh, no, for sure.
Would you, if you haven't, it's a shame, and you should.
Okay. Well, the floor is yours. Give us your number one.
Oh, the floor is actually lava. Or if you're in the movie that I'm calling number one, the floor is chocolate. Because my number one is Wonka.
Really?
Yes.
Wonka?
I just, oh my God, without spoiling it, I hate that I have to censor myself. There, it's a prequel of the original, not the Johnny Depp version,
Mmm.
the original.
Okay.
Or it's just a prequel in general, and they might make a new one later on of it. Whatever. It has to be of the original because there's so many ties to it, so many callbacks to it. I can't say why, but it just I almost cried. I might have shed a couple tears.
Really?
It was such a great story, and once again, an origin story.
Now,
That's
are you a big fan of Wonka, like in general, before you saw this movie, or you just saw it and became a
yeah.
fan?
I've seen both of the Willy Wonkas probably about 100 times each.
Well, one of them was called Charlie in the Chocolate Factory, and we've had
I've
this
seen
conversation. So
Yes, we've had it. I've seen them probably about 100 times each.
okay,
Really love the idea of this fantasy factory, where everything's made out of chocolate, and you got this one brilliant genius just hammering away left and right.
yep,
And I love that it's not the same story. They didn't make another Willy Wonka. They made the prequel to it, and the whole premise of the trailer, so no spoilers, is learn how Willy became Wonka. Um, it was it you got to see it. If you haven't seen it, you got to see it, and you got to know why I just love it so much.
okay, that's fair.
I would watch this one 100 times too once it comes out.
Okay, I will be fair. I haven't. I've seen both of the original and then the Johnny Depp one. I much more maybe because I like the graphics more. I like the Johnny Depp version, and I thought Johnny Depp played a really like weirdo Wonka, and in my mind I've always imagined Wonka being super like awkward and weird. So I really enjoyed the Johnny Depp version, but I thought the original was really good as well. And I thought one of my favorite scenes in the original one is just him at the end just yelling at them, "Good day, sir!" And then Charlie does one little thing and he's just like, "And a good deed." It's like, you were just screaming at us like you wanted to kill us and now I won? What the hell?
Yeah.
So like, I thought that was cool, but I have not seen the new Wonka, but you can best believe when I saw the trailer for it, I immediately was like, "Ooh, this looks good." So I do want to see it. I don't remember the last time I might have been to a movie theater, like actual theater, was probably Endgame.
Mm.
I don't really go to movie theaters anymore. I wait for it to come out and then yeah. So,
Yeah.
but yeah. So that I think that's a good number one. I think that would be. I don't know if it would be number one on a lot of people's list, but I think that's a definite solid choice. Solid choice.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
my number one is going to be, I feel, number one on a lot of people's lists. And it's not number one just because of that. It's number one because it is that damn good. Okay? And that is Across the Spider-Verse. This movie was absolutely amazing. And, when you think about it, you don't think that. So the original one, what was it, Spider-Man in the Multiverse, or what was the original? Yeah. That movie was absolutely flawless. There was nothing wrong with it. When you think about a lot of movies where the original or the first one is so good, it's extremely hard to follow it up with another movie that's amazing. And it's very rare because as a director, you put your heart and soul and everything into this first movie that when it does so well and you're asked to do a second one, you're like, all right, well, I just did everything for this movie and I got to do another one. So sometimes there's a let off. There's no let off in this movie. I don't think it's as good as the first one. Okay, if the first one's a 10, this is like a 9.7. Like this is
Okay.
right there. But the
Okay.
concept of the multiverse, the concept of being in the multiverse, the concept of traveling in and out of the multiverse at will, all the different Spider-Mans that incorporate. You thought the first one, did you ever see the first one? Okay. So the first one has a bunch of different Spider-Mans, right? You thought that one had a bunch of Spider-Mans? This one has a gajillion different Spider-Mans. Like, without doing any spoilers or trying to do as much spoilers, they go to a spot that literally is like the multiverse, like it's inside the multiverse, and it's all Spider-Man, all of them,
Like a
every
meetup spot?
everything. Yeah, it's like their home
Like,
to be
like
able
the
to
school
send.
cafeteria?
Yeah, to like send different Spider-Mans to different areas that need help. So that's what they're there to do. And you see a freaking T-Rex Spider-Man. Like it's freaking crazy. Like their imagination in this movie is so great. The graphics are always amazing. I love how the different colors and the warping of the multiverse. This movie is awesome. Absolutely awesome. So my number one is gonna be Across the Spider Verse, and they
That's
definitely left it over
crazy.
to another one.
Oh, nice. That's that's uh, that's crazy. How out of our top fives, we didn't have a single same, or we had we. You'd never seen any of mine. I haven't seen any of yours.
That's sad.
Just just for the giggles. What was quickly? What name the other two that you had?
Oh, I deleted them. One of them was Creed 3.
Nope.
And then I don't remember.
Okay.
Oh, actually, wait. I think I had it written in my phone as well. Hold on. No Hard Feelings with Jennifer Lawrence.
Nope.
But those ones was like a last minute because I didn't know how many we were doing. So what I think we should do is we should see all five of our movies, right?
Yeah.
And maybe not next episode, but maybe like a couple episodes down the road, revisit this and then rank the five that we saw of each other's list and where we think it should have fallen.
I like that.
You
I
like
like
that?
that.
You like
Yeah.
that? All right. I'm so good at this. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
those are our lists. If you missed any of the top five of our top five favorite 2023 movies, it's down in the ticker below us. Scrolling
The
along, you
what?
can in the ticker.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's called the ticker.
It's right there.
You see J Ram's 2023 movies 5 through 1, and then you see JD 2023 movies 5 through 1. So, moving on to our last category, which is going to be the random topic of the night, which is just simply 2024 goals. What do we hope to achieve in 2024, whether it be on the Boss Lair, whether it be on our own personal streaming platform, or whether it be in life, just what are we looking forward to in 2024? I know we're already 14 days into it. We only have like 17 more days until my birthday. So we have to throw these goals out there, okay? And Reality's birthday. I'm sorry, he's still in the chat. So so yeah, we'll go ahead and start off with you. Screw it.
I started off
I
movies.
don't care.
Oh shit.
I'm running
Um,
this.
are we going back and forth again or what?
Nah, just just
Oh,
just hit me.
oh,
Okay,
I hear
that's not nice.
you. No. So my main goal personally is to get a little bit more shape. Of course, that's everyone's main goal.
I'm sorry.
Um,
Your mic kind of broke out right there. What'd you say?
to get a little bit more in shape.
Okay.
Um, and of course, that's everyone's main goal during the New Year resolution. So I kind of led that in, but I started before the New Year's. But I regularly going to the gym again. Trying to get my cardio up. Just trying to lose a little bit. I'm not trying to get in like super shape like JD over there. Um, just getting a little better on my health wise. I also want to start streaming again probably. Um, I already started capturing some videos, and I'll be posting them on my personal TikTok. Maybe we get some gaming with the podcast together with viewers. That'd be cool. and then grow our Boss Lair channel. I mean, I've always mentioned to JD, it's going to be very simple for me to try to get us some merchandise. I think we're waiting for a couple more followers who might be willing to, um, what is it called? Jumpstart? No, not jumpstart. Kickstart something. There you go. Probably. Um, and then just all in all, have a good year. JD's getting older day by day.
Okay. All right. All right. I like that.
What do you got so far?
Wait, what you got to tie it in. What does me getting older have to do with anything?
Oh, because you talked about how your birthday's in 17 days, so you're getting older day by day until you hit that 17 days.
But what does that have to, what does me getting older have to do with your goals?
I might need to find a new friend soon. I don't know, man.
All right, that's fair. That's fair.
Hey, Bailey, you around?
Oh God. All right. Okay. So, so you said get in shape, start streaming again. Sorry, I was listening to you and forgot to type. And grow the Boss Lair channel.
Yep.
Okay, I like that. That's a good start. That's a good start. So for me, I'm gonna start off with personal goal. I set out a goal this starting off this year, and that's why you see it on my YouTube channel. I wanted to try to at least post one YouTube video on my personal channel every week. I think it's very important if I want to continue to grow my channel, rather than just randomly post one, every few months and then just hope that it hits. You have to be consistent to continue to grow. So I want to try to get at least one a week. Already, this is the second week and I've missed this week. But this coming week, I'm going to put out 2 videos to catch up. I believe there's 52 weeks in a year. So the goal is to at least have 52 videos by the end of 2024. Now there might be weeks where I'm super busy and I just can't get to it. So that's why I said I'll do 2 in the next week to try to catch up. And if I miss 2 straight weeks, then I'll do 3. But by the end of the year, I want to have 52 videos. And if that means on the last week of 2024, I have 10 and I got to do 44 videos in 1 week, and that's what I'm going to do.
Oh, shit, dude.
But 52 videos for the year. Another goal is to polish the Boss Lair. So whether that be on the live stream, whether that be on YouTube, get better at graphics. As you can tell, over the last couple episodes, I've already started trying to incorporate animated backgrounds rather than just a static picture, to try to, just keep things moving and flowing a little bit. I would love to get, I don't know if you've seen my YouTube videos recently. I'm trying to get more in tune on how to do like cuts and cut to the next thing, rather than it just be a long video and you have to watch me move things and stuff. So, get better at cutting. The problem with that, though, is that it takes time when you do things like that, because you actually have to watch the whole video, see where you want to cut and all that. So that's the thing, is trying to make the time to do it. But I would love to polish the Boss Lair a little bit more. And then lastly, I think, how can I put this? Just be sexier, Like, and that could be a slew of different things, right?
A slew.
A slew.
Boys.
That could be just better YouTube videos. That could be just working out. That could be sexier Funkos behind me. Like, just anything. Just in life. Just be sexier. You know what I'm saying? Before apparently I'm gonna die. Like, I'm just saying. So, just gotta do as much as I can before I'm just saying. Before I drop dead. So.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I didn't even zoom in on me talking, just to get a sexier view real quick. But anyway.
All right, run it back. Say it all again.
Okay, no, I don't think so. But yeah, I think those are some good solid goals that are easily obtainable. Also, I think a goal for the Boss Lair as a channel for us is to become, I know I've said it before, we've said it before, is to become more in tune with our social accounts. So, posting more videos on TikTok. That's not to you, J Ram. That's to someone
Okay.
else.
I was about to say, you're like staring into my soul. I'm like, what? We just talked about this.
Posting more things on Instagram and Twitter or X, I'm sorry. Whether that be, and I've said it before, whether that be polls, just random polls. Hey, what did you think about the Cowboy Packer game? How much did that suck and ruin your life? Things like that. I think
going to bring it up.
I do think that being more active on our social accounts will slowly start to bring more viewers into it. I do think that, we're not the best podcast, but I think we make a good 1-2 punch. We play off each
Make the
other.
people laugh. That's what matters.
We just have to bring more people, and then as more people come, they'll tell their friends like, "Yo, these two dudes, they're pretty funny." And we'll continue to bring guests on and have, special guests here and there, but I think we're going to rock with us too for a while.
Yeah. Now, I do want to put a little shout out to the viewers. If you guys see, or if you guys have anything you want to see on our live days on our Instagram or our Twitter or our X, or our TikTok, let us know in the comments. We want to start playing games with you guys. We want to start holding some kind of small competitions with each other.
Giveaways.
Yeah. We got plenty of pops between the two of us.
Yeah, you can win this.
There you go. Maybe you guys, the community, could make a challenge for me and JD to compete at. I don't know. If you guys have any suggestions, make a comment down below. And let's just have fun with it this year, guys.
Absolutely. So I think that pretty much covers it. Where we want to go in 2024, what we want to do. I think we have some good ideas. We just have to execute, right? But as we both had in our individual goals, other than the Boss Lair, we both had things that we want to do. You want to start streaming again. You want to start doing things. So where can they find you?
So you can find me almost anywhere that has a link at it to JRAM_NPC or just JRAM_NPC. You can find me on Xbox if you want to play with me. You can find me on Instagram and Twitch. Do I have a TikTok? I do. You can also find me on TikTok if you want to check out some of my personal videos I'm posting. I'm going to start posting once a week.
Absolutely. And if you want to give me a holla, this is where you can find me. I'm JD the Gamer 86, pretty much everywhere except on Talk. Just throwing some underscores there. Actually, I need to add my YouTube channel because I am also on the tube, like I said, posting every week. I missed this week, but I will get there. Is it just JD the Gamer or JD the Gamer 86? I'm not 100% sure.
I believe it's 86.
Let's just confirm before. Nope, it's just JD the Gamer. It's just JD the Gamer. So you almost ruined everything for me.
I don't think it's just JD the Gamer.
It is. I just checked it. JD the Gamer.
No spaces. No spaces.
No spaces. No spaces. Yep, that's I okay. So
wait a second. That's not you.
It's right here. JD the Gamer. I got it. Okay.
Oh, see, that's JD the Gamer 18.
Okay. Anyways, so those are my socials right there. And if you want to keep up with the Boss Lair, there are our channels right there. We are on the Tube, Gram, X, and TikTok. All the Boss Lair except for the talk. We got some dots in between each word. We are going to be posting a lot more frequently on there, so go ahead and give us all a follow on there.
You didn't miss one this week.
Well, technically it's Sunday. Sunday's the start of a new week, so
yeah. So you have all week to make it.
No.
Posted one 8 days ago.
8 days ago. 8 days ago.
Yeah.
That's not a week. Is 7. So I missed a week. Hold on. I think I posted.
7
I think
is 8.
Can't even talk. I think my last video was posted on Saturday last week. So technically I missed Sunday to Sunday. Or Sunday to Saturday this past week. I posted on Saturday. So I technically did miss a week.
Okay. It depends on how you count your weeks. Or is your week Saturday to Saturday?
No.
Or Saturday to Sunday?
Sunday to Saturday.
Sunday to Saturday.
Yes.
And you did last Saturday. Which means you have until next Saturday to not miss this week.
Okay. Let me break it down easier for you, okay? I posted on January 6th. Okay, so that's that first week. The 1st or 31st to the 6th. I missed the 7th through the 13th. Today's the 14th. So I have two videos. No, I missed the 7th through the 13th. So I have anyway, we hope you guys had a wonderful
If you're counting, you posted on the 6th, right? So if you count your weeks from the 6th to the 13th, then you have the 14th.
I already missed.
20th.
Oh, shut up. Anyway.
It depends on how you count your weeks.
I missed it. I'm telling you I missed it then. If you're telling me it's how I count it.
But that's not how I count it.
All right, we love you guys. We hope that you enjoyed this wonderful episode of the Boss Lair. This is episode 5. Until next time, man, this is your boy. Oh, I got to change the app. This is your boy JD and JRAM MPC. And we are out this thing, baby. Peace.